The Small Business Administration says federal funding helped many businesses stay open throughout the pandemic. And Channel 3's Joy Duke spoke with the owner of a local Mexican restaurant who says the assistance helped them through the pandemic. Here's Joy with more.
Yeah, David, when the owners of Los Tres Amigos on Cummings Highway applied for federal funding, they said that their restaurant was virtually empty as businesses were forced to rely on takeout orders alone. Well, it was that funding, they say, helps them stay afloat long enough to see their restaurant bustling once again with customers inside.
Sink or swim. That was the scenario businesses nationwide were faced with after the pandemic hit last year and cities shut down businesses deemed non-essential to stop the spread of coronavirus.
All in 1 week that all of a sudden you're not making the money you used to, you can't pay the people you need to pay.
Los Tres Amigos co-owner Leah Rodas says it was a challenging time for her restaurant on Cummings Highway as they tried to balance expenses with a decrease in revenue due to the 6-week-long mandatory closing.
You have your bills that you have to pay and your vendors and your employees, and then all of a sudden the third week of March, there's nothing, but you still owe all those things.
More than a year later, nearly 60 restaurants in Chattanooga are still trying to recover from financial hardship, applying for money the Biden administration's Restaurant Revitalization Fund had available. Rodas says they were one of them. Though they weren't approved for the loan, she and her husband did get assistance through the Paycheck Protection Program. According to data from the Small Business Association, their business received 2 loans totaling just over $40,000.
It helped with paying people. We still managed to keep people working, so it was able to allow us to make sure that they were still paid well to still come to work. You know, people are still coming to work not knowing, you know, what risk are they taking.
On the heels of the restaurant's 10-year anniversary, Rodas says they are grateful for the federal funds they received.
We couldn't have kept the amount of people working that we did.
And the loyalty of customers who continued to place orders, whether it was dining inside or grabbing takeout.
According to the Small Business Administration's website, 6,000 restaurants received about a combined $410 million in PPP loans. The restaurant industry made up just 1% of the PPP loans that were distributed. For now, reporting live in downtown Chattanooga, Joy Dukes, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.